Howdy. Sorry. Howdy. We are watching satellite visible. There is quite something going on in Europe and also in the old Europe, Russia. There is two really strong low pressure systems. They have been there for quite some time. We have really hot air plunging into Europe. And here is a little bit colder air up in the north. And we get really nice convergence clouds over Germany. And here it's visible how they are connected all together. I'm talking about these here. Yeah, there is quite some action going on today in Central Europe. Amazing. Clermont-Ferrand, check it out. First it works somehow repellent, and then all of a sudden gets excited. And here in Scandinavia, especially here in eastern Finland near the plasma rock site, not that near anymore, but anyway, they work repellent for thunderstorms. Really rare we have thunderstorms here. They try to develop, but they just don't really match. It needs quite a lot of energy or a different direction in order to overpower them. Which in a way is really interesting. No, it's not in a way really interesting. It is really interesting, but in a way it sucks because I love thunderstorms and there aren't any. Oh man. So the pictures you're gonna see are from here somewhere. From today and also last night, which was the shortest. It doesn't get darker than that. And there are clouds. They are moving into our direction. But obviously, above us are no clouds. Because of the plasma rock site and the surface conductivity anomaly. Anyway, this somehow looked interesting to me, and there are some features which aren't really visible. Probably they are, but I enhanced the picture a bit in order to show you what I saw, what I compelled me to take the picture, as people tend to say on YouTube. Yeah. Obviously, it seems to be a title already today, nowadays, being a YouTuber. They seem to be afraid of YouTubers. For whatever reason. But anyway, here we have these kind of structures, and here you can see it's going in both directions. Here is a really nice spot. It looks like woven. And on the other side of the picture, we have this thing. This is a electromagnetic connection from the cloud towards the ground. Somewhere must be something interesting for the weather in order that it tries to make a connection. And here we have this small band of darker clouds. This might be some kind of double layer thing. Then with a halo for about 2 hours or something. And a really interesting cloud here, just hanging alone. And it's the same picture enhanced, obviously. And I only enhance the pictures not to make them look better, just to see more. That's the only reason. Obviously, there seems to be color everywhere. These I saw, but I had to enhance the picture in order to make them visible also for you, or noticeable. And the halo is also really nice. It has a double layer. But it got stranger. Check this out. I was watching that halo from time to time since I was doing other stuff. And I noticed that it isn't round at all. That's really strange. At 2 o'clock, so it's not really noon, but the sun is really high up. Since it's summer and the days are really long. And there is obviously something going on here. And it's just somehow strange that it isn't round. So I guess something was rattling our atmosphere, magnetosphere, all the spheres. They are bubbles after all, so they will wobble. And I guess this is this unround halo. It made it visible that something isn't quite as it should. Since our magnetosphere is weakening, poles are wandering, we might expect the atmosphere to wobble. And obviously this is how it looks. It looks like an eye. Yeah, the sun is watching. This was later on the day. And this looked really interesting. And I hope that there would be something going on. Because it looked interesting. It looked like it would have potential. Really dark clouds and really close. And I think here it's raining. Maybe 20, 30 kilometers away or something. Yes, I could check on radar and all this, but I don't. Dragon head. Here's the eye. And I was noticing these. And the overall direction was in this, to the right side, north, maybe. I know it's really interesting that it was really moving with this tip in this direction. So one could think that, yeah, if the cloud goes through the air, it will break down, since it's just steam or ice crystals. So how can it go with the peak ahead? The clouds isn't the thing basically, which is moving. It's just the energy which makes the water molecules excited. Electromagnetic forces. Clouds are plasma. So as plasma does, it has those perpendicular features. I try to remember the name of them. I really don't remember. But they have a name. That's the same picture, a bit enhanced. Dragon, yes. He's watching. Yeah, they seem to come around here every now and then. But now he's gotten be chased by a cloudfish. Yeah, I might be crazy. I don't care. You can see things like that. A big fish chasing a dragon head. As long as you know what's actually going on. At least to some degree. I don't see any problem in that. You have to be open-minded. Later, it started to develop something, and this evolved rather quickly. In a few minutes, all of a sudden, there was this dark blob in the sky. And again, I was really hopeful. I thought, yes, now there's something going down, something to hear. This looked really ominous. It wasn't above, it was some distance away. Yeah, it's not really visible, but above the sky was approximately like this. Nothing really going on. Or at least nothing spectacular. There was last year was one thunderstorm which I captured, in which I captured some lightning. Maybe I'm gonna show you a few pictures of those for those who haven't seen. And also this was interesting. Sun was somehow shining from below or something. So obviously there's quite something going on in there in the atmosphere. It looked promising. Really promising. For those who are interested, go to check and news about bad weather in Spain, Italy, France, Russia, Poland, Central Europe, Eastern Europe, Earth. We're all the same. That's a little bit more broader perspective. And I noticed that there's clear sky already behind it. It was really interesting to watch. I really didn't had time to make a video or something. It would be cool to make a time lapse or something, but I have no equipment to do that. Otherwise, I would just put time lapse videos. That's also really interesting. Someone continues there. Yeah, after having seen those plasmoids and plasma discharge near those volcanoes and stuff, and then sometime I just noticed that this just won't develop into something. There's this kind of feathery like structure. It looked, in a way, still promising, but it got much brighter. And there is no rain anymore falling down. And in the background, it's already brightening up. And also these, they are very nice. How do you call those clouds? I have no idea. Conversion zone riplets. Something going on here as well. And obviously it was again raining. Somewhere. And that disappeared, and after some time, actually, we could check it out. 1843 and 1960. Half an hour later. This is quite amazing. That's the first enhancement stage. What you can do with a cell phone. Enhance contrast and the light. That's a really cool picture, I think. But that's just what I think. There is quite much stuff going on. Also here, perpendicular. Perpendicularity is a repetitive pattern in plasmas, like quartz veins in the rock. Or the rocks in the yard, they are a really good example for natural perpendicularity. Quite a mouthful. Yeah, it was really interesting today with the clouds. Even though nothing happened. But I'm good with this kind of view. Yeah, I know you just can't see what what is in the picture. You cannot see the whole sky. I should make maybe some videos, but it's yeah, I'm not a artist, videographer, or how you ever put it. Video dude. This is not about entertaining. The first nights come in white. Let's go back to this other one with the curve. That's something really cool. Yeah, there's a bird with the eye. And he has even legs. Oh man. I'm gonna lose all my credibility I've never had. But prove me wrong that this doesn't look like a bird. It just does. What to do? But that's something really interesting. Let me show you some lightning. Just few pictures. Yeah, that's from last year. I made a video and then I was searching down the lightning strikes, which was a really, really, really time consuming thing to do. This is enhanced. This is not 4K, I know, but I don't know if they are all in a row. But there are a few pictures. This for one, for example, that's really cool. This is this kind of plasmoid thing. Whoa, actually, now I just realized something. I probably... Yeah. Got to do something. Check this out. That's the same lightning bolt. There's this thing on top, and then there's this bend. Next frame. There's a continuity to that, which goes up. These are my pictures. I made them. So, my work. That's so over enhanced, but I think that's quite a creature. That's just a basic lightning bolt. Another basic lightning bolt. But there should be here. Check this out. All this white stuff is rising up from the ground. And there's like streamers which go up. Many. And I wish those trees weren't there. That's the same enhanced. Ugh. It's just white. A sea of electricity. And here we can see it goes like horizontal. There's quite some action going on. I don't know how many pictures there are still. I don't know if that's the same lightning bolt, but there's again this kind of white on the ground. Need 3 lightning bolts in one shot. 2 here and 1 here. Yeah, obviously, it was hitting the same area again, but this time without the discharge from the ground. Yeah, don't go on a roof when there's a thunderstorm. It's really dangerous. Don't be like me. Only fools do these kind of things. But what to do? There was one chance because there was one thunderstorm. And this is what I got out of it. Yeah, where is that going to or coming from? I don't know. Yeah, the same. That's a nice one, makes loops. And here we have something what we also find some in the depths of the universe. Or if you just go far enough, like galaxies and all, planets and stuff, they are just dots on a string of energy, plasmoids. Basically the same thing as you can see here. Yeah, there are, I don't know how many there are still. But anyway, I think I'll leave it here. This doesn't lead anywhere. Maybe, maybe not. Thanks.